Good morning. Today's devotion, Watch and Pray. Scripture reading, Matthew 21:41. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation, for the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Jesus and his disciples came to the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus had decided to be in prayer alone for some time. He always did that. This day especially, because his heart was heavy, he wanted to take his anguish to his Father, who truly understood him at all times. Jesus went to the top of the hill along with John, James, and Peter. These three were the closest to Jesus. The other disciples he had asked to stay at the foot of the hill. He left the three who went up with him at a place in the garden and went further away from them to pray alone. He fell on his knees, on his face, and poured out his heart to his Father in heaven. He prayed, "Father, if it is your will, let this cup pass from me." But then he added, "Not my will, but thine be done." He prayed the same prayer thrice and submitted thrice to the will of the Father. Wow. Jesus found his closest disciples asleep each time he came to them. He said, "Can't you be awake and in prayer, at least today?" Oh, how often have we failed the Lord and our family in not praying in times of trouble. I am guilty of it too. God trusted me to pray for my family and I failed him. My family had to go through trials, defeat, and so much of pain because of my negligence in prayer. Had I been obedient and in prayer, I would have saved my family the heartache. Whenever and wherever Jesus places us, we have a responsibility. The disciples at the foot of the hill had to attend to the needs of the men who would come to meet the Lord while he is in prayer. We know how they failed in healing the demon-possessed child. Peter, James, and John had to watch with him and be in prayer, but they failed him too. They fell sleepy and dozed off during the prayer time. The Lord felt sad. His disciples could not heal in his absence, could not be in prayer with him, but he was patient with them. He knew they were not yet ready to face the challenges, but had they been fully equipped, they would have saved themselves a lot of disappointment. If Jesus is asking us to pray today, let us be awake and in prayer. We will save ourselves and our dear ones. Be blessed.